right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Minneapolis Line basketball as the guys getting ready to take on the Ell-Saline Cardinals here in the nightcap. Ell-Saline comes into this contest 0-2, losing to Southeastern Halstead by an average score of 64-22. Minneapolis is 2-0, winning over Russell and Bennington by an average score of 78-53. It's been a long time since we averaged 78 points on the offense.
Yeah, or 20 points a ball game. Yeah.
This is the 17th game in the series between Minneapolis and Ell-Saline/Brookville dating back to 1932. Minneapolis leads at 13 wins to 3 losses. They've won the last 3 games in a row. The last Ell-Saline win was on February 20, 2017 by 11, 47-36 at home. Minneapolis lost 2 games in a row to the Cardinals back in 2016 and 2017. But we have quite an offensive scoring machine going so far this year. And we hope to continue with that. Great defense, not just offensive scoring, but great defense.
Great defense, and we're deep. We'll play 9 or 10. All our kids are 6'1" or 6'2".
So if short little Trenton Mecklen, he's not playing right now due to the damage stuff. And I don't know, is he on the roster? How tall is he?
I was just going to look, see what. He's on there. He's 5'10".
5, yeah. So I thought he was under 6 foot. So he'll be back. He'll be back in January. I think that's what is being hoped.
Well,
so we won't be able to say everybody's 6 footer over there.
Hey, he's going to have to vie for some PT, some playing time, because there's these guys. It's going to be tough to beat the lineup here.
It really will be.
You got 7 guys that are really good.
I don't have any scoring averages for you per player, other than the fact that Caden Griffin had 22 against Russell, and I believe 20 on last Tuesday against Bennington. Spencer Davidson had 20, I believe, against Russell. And he was in double figures, I'm quite sure, against Bennington, but I cannot remember his total. But there are leaders in points so far, I do believe. Dale Leach and Mike Perry here on CityLinkTV.com Minneapolis channel. The video tape replay to Eagle Community TV Minneapolis.
We will have a mixed choir sing our national anthem. Nicely done. Now for the starting lineups, Minneapolis Lions come into this contest 2-0, as Dale mentioned, and Ell-Saline Cardinals 0-2. Average about 25 points a game victory.
Thank you.
Men in black tonight. Coaches are in black and red. Now for the light. For Ell-Saline, number 3, TJ Moracle. He's 6 foot. And a senior. No, excuse me, he's still a junior. Full beard. And for Minneapolis, Kate Griffin.
Former schoolmates there.
And for Ell-Saline, number 12, that's Tegan Bradley, 5'7". And for Minneapolis, that's 6'2". Shut up. They're introducing number 11. That's Rowan Loader, 5'7". Now we get number 12, Tegan Bradley. And for Minneapolis, number 10, starting tonight, after that defensive show at Michigan, that's Derek Creel. They all get a lot of minutes. For Ell-Saline, number 15, Garrett Caswell. For Minneapolis, number 23, and for Ell-Saline, number 24, Carter Underwood. He's a junior as well. For Minneapolis, Spencer Davis. Spencer's a junior. Griffin's a senior. Osherman's a senior. And Derek Creel's a senior. Could be an interesting game, Dale. You were counting the points the other night and clock running at the end, but I think we could easily get to 80 points here tonight.
I hope so. It'd be nice to at least get in the 70s and keep that average up there.
John Oshman to jump center from Minneapolis. Moracle for Ell-Saline. Moracle, full beard.
Savvy basketball player, if I remember right.
Yeah. Not a big scorer, but he is a savvy basketball player. Wow, that was quick. White saves it in, and Griffin gets all the way to the basket. Again. 2 steals in a row. There's 3 steals in a row. White. No good. Gets his own rebound. Shot up and in. Ell-Saline just looking to get it up the floor, and they do. Stolen by Griffin. He's got a run out. Layup good. Oracle come to get it. Griffin steals another one. It's up and good.
I think a timeout is in order.
Wow. Not a minute into the game. Minneapolis up 10-0. It's a blitz. I better have a seat.
The blitzkrieg was on. 10-0, 7:11 remaining.
Wow.
In the first quarter, and
our point guy down there on that zone full court pressure has got 2 long arms to get it by anyone, and
there were at least 4 Southeast turnovers in that melee. There might have been more. I couldn't count. I couldn't keep the marking going.
Griffin
and the score going.
8 points in less than a minute, Dale. They can score, but that was quick. 30-second timeout by Ell-Saline. They're setting up that inbound play. And they clear the timeline.
From behind, Griffin with the steal.
Fight. Gets it off to Spencer Davis. First time he touched the ball. Nolan White, jump shot, paint, good. And mid-range jumper, Nolan White is really effective so far this year is what I've seen.
Another almost steal.
Markle stops for a three. No. Davidson has the board for Minneapolis. Gets it off to Griffin. Has to dish it. Out to Osherman now. Frio all the way in. Layup, no good. Griffin. 10 points in the first.
Another steal. Another offensive rebound.
And a reach-in foul is whistled on Griffin. Called that just to slow down the tide. And Coach Darrow is quick to notice this isn't going to take long here tonight.
14-0, 6:03 remaining in the first quarter here.
Nelson, Fischel,
Watson's in.
and Watson in the contest. Now they have numbers. White has his pocket pick. Can't get the layup to drop. Now Nelson, 3-on-2. Oh, Fischel wasn't looking for that. Nice dish by Nelson. And Fischel on the left wing went right through his hands. What a steal and save by Nelson. Now White all the way in, up and good. He's just too long. Markle clears the timeline for Ell-Saline. Shot from the outside. That's Tegan Bradley. Good.
Gets the cards on the board.
White from the outside. No good. Nelson with the stick back. It's no good. Oh, he caught that one in the midsection.
Yep.
It's going to be Ell-Saline ball as Fischel overplays that play. He tipped it. I thought Moracle touched it last. No, it's going to remain with Ell-Saline. 16-3, 5:02 left first quarter. All the way in the layup. John Oshman clears the board for Minneapolis. Carter Underwood got all the way to the basket and misses the layup. Watson to play it in for Minneapolis. Griffin back in the contest. Out front it goes to Fischel. Back to Watson. Three-pointer on its way. Front rim, no good. Gets his own rebound and stick back up and good. Underwood. Moracle. Dishes outside. It's a three-pointer. Rims out. And Griffin breaks in the rebound for Minneapolis. Rice in the contest. Fischel back to Griffin. Watson. We reverse the ball nicely. Rice from the outside. Front rim, no good. Griffin, reverse layup.
Great rebound and reverse layup.
He's got 12 points here in the first quarter. Osherman with a good defense. Ell-Saline stepped out of bounds. Rowan Loader. It's good pressure over there by Jonah Osherman.
Davidson back in. Friel back in.
3:58 left first quarter. Little high-low action. There we go. We need to work on that. It looks really good there. We missed that a couple of times against Bennington. That high-low post and Davidson with the left hand on the low block. That should be automatic. And Friel fouls Loader. Rowan Loader, 5'7", junior. They don't have a senior on the team, Dale.
Yeah, I noticed that looking at the roster earlier.
Loader, free throw, good.
A lot of juniors.
Nolan White back in. Nelson gets a breather.
3:35 remaining in the first.
Got them both. White with the ball, gets it out front to Friel. Entry pass to Osherman. Turns. Watson from the outside. Free ball, no good. Osherman gets a long carom. Friel all the way in. Shot no good. Tipped out there by Davidson on the backside, and it's going to be Ell-Saline ball. 22-5. 3:14 left. First quarter.
Oh, what a steal by Derek Friel. My goodness.
And the save. He stole it and had to rescue the ball on the baseline. Watson right there. Watson so quick off the floor, and those hands, it's off the glass, and then before they had a chance to blink. 24-5. The and one for Watson is good.
.307 remaining here in the first. 25-5.
White, Nelson, Friel, Davidson, and Osherman. Nelson with the steal. And the shot. As Nolan White rescues that one as it is going out of bounds. Tipped away by Osherman. Nelson has a layup. A little NBA extra step, but
Nolan White fouls.
He caught one in the head. He's all right. He can have a mouse above his eye here in a little bit, though. Rowan Loader to play it in for Ell-Saline. Gets it into Moracle. Underwood. They clear the timeline. Three-pointer on its way from the corner. Top the backboard, no good. White has the rebound. Rice short arms it.
And then we foul?
And the foul, yes.
Yeah, okay.
Reach in foul on Kobe Rice. Short arm that shot down on the baseline. Found himself a little bit too wide open, and they travel. White forces the turnover over there, and he will play it in. Nolan White. I swear he's put on 10 pounds of muscle and has grown an inch and a half since last year.
Definitely.
Football was friendly to him. Now the outside shot, good.
Is that a tray? No.
No. Also, he sharpened up that jump shot. Tipped out of there now. Nelson's got an easy one. I ain't going to get any better than that. 33-5, and we're still in the first quarter, Dale. Oops.
12 turnovers on the Cards in the first quarter. 2 for Minneapolis.
Full timeout taken by the Ell-Saline coach, and I thought it might be kind of a runaway here tonight, but I didn't expect this.
I didn't anticipate this. Of course, you know, when you're up 10-0 with 7-11 to go in the first.
Yeah.
My goodness. All right, let's hear a word from our sponsors.
These live video broadcasts are sponsored in part by Chuck's Collision. When the potentially inevitable occurs and your vehicle needs repair for body or glass, remember Chuck's Collision. They'll bring you satisfaction in your automotive restoration needs. Contact Chuck at 785-392-2774. Chuck's Collision is located at 1556 K106 Highway.
Well, the defense is just
Good, we're going to back off the press.
strangling Ell-Saline, and Coach Darrow mercifully backs off the press. As Dale mentioned, we pick them up at half court. Man-to-man. Layup missing. Davidson has it. Mitchell's got a run out. He's got the layup. It's good. Moracle has it. Crossover dribble clears the timeline. Underwood on the baseline. Between the legs dribble. Now the shot from the outside up. No good. White has the rebound. We got a 3-on-1 again. Rice is fouled. Nice cross-court pass. Nelson had the layup if he wanted it. They were playing the defender on the other side, and the reach-in foul was going to give Colby Rice a 2-shot foul here. Minute 15 left, first quarter. Minneapolis leading 35-5. Free throw up, rattles in. Can you have a running clock in the first half, Dale?
No, fourth quarter.
Just fourth quarter. Not the second half?
Just fourth quarter.
Oh my.
I think. I'm pretty sure of that.
Colby Rice, second throw. Good. Got them both.
30 or more in the fourth quarter goes to running clock.
Watson jumps the passing lane there, had the ball for a minute. It scoots out of bounds. It's going to stay with Ell-Saline. Minute 9 left. They play it in. Bradley. Over to Loader. Underwood. Oh, Creel. If he can find it. Off to Osherman. Little one-hand finger roll in the paint. And Jonah's got an easy bucket. Underwood. Started by Watson. He's whistled with the foul, playing a little bit too close. And he does play close. Watson with the tough defense.
Osherman, what a steal. Goodness gracious.
He almost slammed it down. It was pretty close. As close as you can get between a finger roll and a slam. Underwood loses it. Osherman picks it up. We got 3-on-1. Watson back to Osherman. Good. Nice unselfish play there by Daniel Watson. Gets it right back to Osherman for the easy bank shot. There's a nice pass by Moracle.
Let's catch our breath.
Wow. Yeah, they're going to call Derek Creel for the reach-in foul on that rebound. That would be our seventh
foul.
So somebody's going to be shooting 1-and-1 here.
Well, Mike, you and I have seen a lot of great defensive and offensive basketball since 2000. I just don't know that I've ever seen a quarter like this.
That's swarming defense. I've never seen a 43-5 first quarter. Ever.
No, 1 quarter, 10-0, 7:11 to go in the first.
19.5.
Yeah. This is
Farming defense.
And it's not just one player. I always have all of them out there have some kind of steal.
If you want to play, you're going to have to play defense for Darrow. They're all out there scrapping for playing time, and they're tough.
Before tonight, leader on steals was Spencer Davidson with 7.
I think Griffin had 7 in the first quarter down there. He's back in. I don't know what to think of that. Griffin, Davidson, Nelson, White, and Watson in the contest for Minneapolis. Second quarter action, and yes, you're right. You're correct by seeing that scoreboard. It's 43-5. Dale says the running clock's only going to happen in the fourth quarter. Davidson. Three-pointer on its way. Ell-Saline, and White pulls down the rebound. Cross-court pass to Griffin. Gets it off to Watson, and an easy basket. Nice pass by Griffin. Nelson with a nice steal. Davidson bringing the ball up the court. Griffin turns and shoots, no good. Now Davidson short arms it. Griffin again. There's no one that can match up to Griffin under that basket. No one. Nelson watches that back door.
No traveling there?
Well, we had a pretty good look at an easy basket, and a couple of shots rolled off the rim. Ell-Saline, to their credit, pulls down that rebound. Moracle, three-pointer, no good. Now White. Nolan. Turns and shoots, no good. Nelson. He's tough tonight down there. Short arms the first one, gets his own rebound, sticks her right back up and in. 49-5.
Few substitutions there.
White.
Was that a steal or a rebound?
Gets it off the as a rebound.
Okay.
Griffin, back rim, no good. 14 points here in the first half. He's not alone, though. Two other players have 8. Oracle with the ball.
And one has 7.
There's a steal. Griffin has it. All the way in he goes. The layup is good. Kind of gave him the stutter step a couple times down the floor.
Blocking foul called on Watson.
Yeah, Watson with the block, but he sure looked like he was set. 2-shot foul coming here for Loader. 5:17 left in the first half. Minneapolis with a comfortable 51-5 lead. 2-shot foul coming here for Loader. First free throw, no good.
Creel, Osherman, Pichel, Rice come in. Leaving Watson.
Yep, you're right. Nelson playing well and Griffin playing well in the 5 that came out. Free throw, good. Underwood comes back in and Loader gets a breather for the Cardinal. Colby Rice will play the point. Has his pocket pick. And so does the Ell-Saline Cardinal. Now Colby's got to run out. Layup good. Watson with a big steal down there. And saved it right on the out-of-bounds line. Garrett Caswell lost the handle. Goes out of bounds. Minneapolis back with the possession. Picked up his dribble. Skip pass to Derek Creel. Osherman off the hand, slips through the defense.
How'd you like that move?
Just one long stride from that boy, and he got all the way to the low block.
Nice
Fischel with a steal. Osherman's going to have a run out. He's going to give it up. Oh, back. Creel gives it right back to him. That's a good play right there. 57-6. Dale, that's a 50-point lead. Now Rice with the steal. Got Watson down the floor. Daniel Watson with the layup. Good. We didn't bring enough players tonight.
I'd say we have played everybody. We're going to have to go get some JV guys.
Yeah, we've got 4 more down there. Chase Abel's smiling. He's going to get in there tonight.
All the guys with their warm-ups off have played. Let's put it that way.
Yeah. Those 4 down at the other end are going to play the second half. They're smiling big time. Claus, Shank, Abel, and our man Vance.
Cozart.
Cozart, yeah. Nelson with the ball. Creel cuts to the other side. Osherman back to Creel. Layup no good, and the rebound's pulled out there by Loader. Wonder what our shooting percentage is, Dale.
Pretty darn high.
Underwood back out front, 3-pointer on its way. It's short. The rebound's picked up there nicely by Nolan White.
That was their first offensive rebound, according to my marks.
We're going to run some clock. Del Davidson gets it inside. It's going to drop. He got pounded. 3 guys hit him on the way up, and he still got it to go. Foul whistled on Rowan Loader.
7th foul on the card. No, that's us. That's 3rd foul on the cards.
Free throw. Good. Darrow had faith in Davidson. He didn't have anybody at the line for the rebound on that free throw. Nobody in the lane at all. Underwood. Oracle has it. Jump stop. Bank shot no good. White with the defensive rebound. White open from 3. Good. Oh, we can't miss, Dale. Nolan White from way outside. And for some reason, I just can't fathom a 60-point lead at halftime.
I can't either.
But it's
astonishing.
Yeah, it's going to be there.
2:01 remaining in the second quarter.
Well, the first quarter wasn't a fluke because here the second quarter is the same way. They're putting it to him. 3-pointer on its way, no good, and Fischel has the rebound from Minneapolis. Minute 55, and Coach Darrow pats the top of his head. We're going to motion and run clock until Davidson gets it in low. He rolls one right off the rim, and Moracle there for the rebound for Ell-Saline. There's a nice runner by Rowan Loader. That basket drops. Entry pass to Davidson. Spin move. Oh, sets it back out the facial. Three-pointer, no good. Minute 11 left, second quarter. And the rebound pops out there, and Derek Creel got it for Minneapolis. There's our point guard right there, Nolan White.
Did you see that dribble between the legs?
Davidson, three-pointer, no good. Wow. Creel up for the rebound. He didn't waste any time coming down with it. He just tips it right back up and in. Nice play there by Derek Creel. Underwood has the ball tipped away and tipped away again. Morkel rescues it for the Cardinal. Davidson with the quick hands. Gets it off to Nelson. They've got a layup. Good. Nolan White with an unselfish pass right back to Nelson. They'll count that one. Well, are you sitting down? Minneapolis 69, Ell-Saline 8 at halftime. We better go suit up some JV kids real quick, because by the time we get fourth quarter, Dale, Minneapolis in control of this contest. What a defensive showing, smothering defense here in the first half by Coach Darrow's Lions.
I mean, how demoralizing for an opponent. I mean, it's just incredible.
I think Scott better have taken an extra Evershark.
Well, we're getting ready to have halftime performance here. We'll figure up the stats.
The dancing girls are here, and Scott will be back with some stats here in just a minute, and we'll have some comments from Dale. Right now, the Minneapolis dance squad's going to kick up their heels.
See American Family Insurance agent Scott Osherman for all your insurance coverage under one roof. The Scott Osherman Agency, with locations in Minneapolis and Belleville, proudly supporting the Minneapolis High School Lions. The Messenger Clothing Company, with locations in Minneapolis and Salina, can design custom clothing for your team, business, group, or event with screen printing and embroidery. We feature online design and ordering for your convenience. Contact us at 785-823-7752 or by email at sales@messengerclothingcompany.com for all your custom clothing printing needs today. Go Minneapolis Lions. Hometown Outdoor Power, locations in Minneapolis, Salina, and Wisconsin, has been serving Clinton, Kansas for over 20 years and is the largest power equipment dealer in the area. We strive to be the one-stop shop for all your power equipment needs. We provide full sales, service, and parts supply for your home, ag, or commercial contractor power equipment needs. Ask about our winter service program and go Lions.
Well, welcome back for our halftime wrap-up. Minneapolis leading 69-8.
Now, Dale, that's probably, I don't know, is that a record?
I'm sorry?
Is that a record?
As far as I know it is. I remember a game at the Hoisington tournament several years ago where we were playing Russell, and it was like 60-4 at half. So this exceeds that, no doubt, as far as scoring output. It's just astonishing.
Yeah, we came out fired up. We did break off the full court press about the 6-minute mark in the first quarter. But
the damage could have been done by then.
Yeah, they just couldn't answer to that. So run through the scoring for the Ell-Saline Cardinals. Rolling later with 5 points, and then 3 points by Tegan Bradley, and that's their scoring, 8 points. They went to the free throw line 4 times. They were 3 for 4. For the Minneapolis Lions, scoring-wise, and we got a bunch here. Corey Rice with 4 points. Dylan Pichel with 2 points. 5 by Spencer Davidson. 2 by Derek Friel. 10 by John Nelson, 9 by Daniel Watson, 11 by Nolan White, 10 by Jonah Osherman, and 16 by Kate Griffin. We were 4 for 4 from the free throw line. Just a good first half of basketball. We do have 2 kids with 2 fouls, and that's Daniel Watson and Caden Griffin. But I think you're going to see
Griffin had 16, Osherman 10.
Yep, and White 11, and John Nelson 10. So we've already got 4 players in double figures, and Daniel Watson's 1 point away.
I was going to ask he can't be far off.
Yeah, he's got 9. So 4 kids in double figures already, and then 1 away from being in from having a 5th player in double figures.
Rebounds is Minneapolis 26, Ell-Saline 8. Turnovers, Minneapolis 3, Ell-Saline 22. By quarters, it was 43-5 at the end of 1. We outscored them 26-3 in the second quarter for the 69-8 lead. And I don't expect to see anywhere close to the match of the offensive output in the second half.
I don't either. I don't know that you'll see him. I don't know. Is it a running clock after the fourth quarter? So
the fourth quarter.
You got to get in the fourth quarter for it's going to be a running clock. So
I don't. We're gonna play our reserves as much as possible. We're not gonna have the prep. As I told Mike at the end of the half, this just has to be completely humiliating for an opponent. Yeah, to go through this. I mean,
they lost to Halstead 66-22. They're going to have that this year.
Oh yeah,
they're down. They've lost a couple key players.
Especially when they play 3A schools.
Yeah, one to a transfer, one to an ACL. So yeah. Okay.
Thanks, Scott.
I'll see you at the end of the game.
Hardware, your travel support in Minneapolis. Think of us for all your home, farm, and business project needs. As your True Value hardware dealer and just ask rental dealer, we locally provide the brands and selections you need for your project. And don't forget the ice cream. Hometown Hardware, we proudly support our Minneapolis clients. Visit us for all your home, farm, and business project needs. As your True Value hardware dealer and Just Ask rental dealer, we locally provide the brands and selections that you need for your project. And don't forget the ice cream. The Citizens.
Well, welcome back for the third quarter action here. Minneapolis hosting the Ell-Saline Cardinals. And I don't know if they agreed to run round clock in the third quarter or not.
Mr. Wilson had a conversation with Mr. Mortimer. I think it kind of looks like what's going to happen. All the reserves, JV boys, have got their warm-ups off. Vance, Cozart, Abel, Klaus. I think they're going to get quite a bit of playing time here in the second half. But Coach Darrow's going to start our starting lineup.
Our starters right.
Goodness. Klaus, Cozart, Vance. Yeah, Darrow's lining them out right now. Rice, all those kids are going to get quite a bit of playing time here in the second half. Possession arrow favors Minneapolis. Sitting here with a comfortable 61-point lead.
You think that's comfortable? Or seriously?
I think you can go start the bus.
Okay.
You always criticize me for telling him you could go start the bus. Friel from the outside, no good. Now Griffin, shot no good. And Osherman over the top. It's Friel that finally puts it in. Talk about offensive rebounds. There's no one that can out-jump those five guys out there on the floor, Dale. They just don't have it. That pass right through the wickets.
The clock is running.
And out of bounds.
So it must have been an agreed mutual decision.
Good idea.
To move the running clock up another quarter.
Friel off to Griffin. Between the legs, dribble, back to Friel, enter pass to Davidson, back to Griffin, nice pass.
And substitutions are coming.
Since they aren't stopping that, they did stop the clock to get a fresh five in there.
Well, it was timeout apparently. They do stop them on timeouts.
Well, there we go. Fischel, Nelson, Rice, Watson, and our man Vance. And I'm not so sure this five right here couldn't beat him as well. Long shot on its way, no good. And Nelson has played well, Dale.
Yes, he has.
He just pulls down that rebound. Gets it off to Rice on the right wing, out front to Fischel. Fischel to Watson. Watson in double figures, and he goes. Layup good. Watson. Long shot from the outside, no good, and Nelson with the rebound on the backside for the Lions. Klaus, Cozart. Nelson all the way in. He's got another bucket. 77-8. Watson still in the contest and is whistled with the reach-in foul as they turned right into him. All he did was grab the ball.
Blocking foul.
But it is a foul on Watson. Two-shot foul. Loader will shoot two, and Abel will get into the contest right after that shot. And Watson will leave. Chase Abel, 6'1", Dale. He's about the tallest Abel I've ever seen. I don't think he's done growing. Second throw on its way from Loader. Up and no good. Rice closes down that lane and grabs hold of that rebound. Colby Rice off to Nelson into Abel. Turns and shoots. No good. Vance had a shot on the backside. Abel got a hand on it. Shot way short. Nelson coming down. Blocked the shot. Nice defensive play. Kloss into the contest now.
And Cosart.
Facial. And Nelson will sit. They've had quite a few minutes in the first half. Out front it goes. Kloss. Quick hands. And Abel with tough defense on the wing. 2-3 zone. Shot from the outside, rims off, and our man Vance has the rebound. Kloss all the way in, dishes it off, Cozart up and in. What a pass. He was too far under the basket. Good unselfish play, got it off to Cozart. Now we got a run out. Kloss, if he can get there, he doesn't. Abel fighting for the rebound, comes down with it. Entry pass to Vance, turnaround jump shot, good. $81 points, Dale.
3:15 remaining in the third quarter.
Abel slapped it away and could not gain control of it. Rice tried to save it over here on the sidelines. To no avail. It will go back to Ell-Saline. Dale mentioned the running clock. 2 minutes and 52 seconds left, third quarter. Ell-Saline with a good motion offense, trying to practice 2-3 zone. Now an outside shot is short. Vance has it, gets it off to Kloss. He's got Abel in front of him, stops. Gets it out to Rice, three-pointer, no good. Cozart all the way in, no good, and Vance is pounded on the backside. Well, even with our starting 10 out, Dale, we're still 6'4", 6'1".
That just doesn't happen in Minneapolis basketball, Mike, very often.
No. I forgot Vance. Vance is 6'2". We're 6'4", 6'2", and 6'1" across the front line right now. And third string, almost fourth. We're deep. 83-9. Ell-Saline in a little bit of trouble here as Minneapolis continues to roll, even with our JV. They're looking good. Cozart out on the arc. Oh, Vance. They had somebody else with the block. Oh, they did call Vance with the foul, but he must have caught him with the body a little bit. Bradley. Tegan Bradley with the free throw. Up and in. Jonathan Villa ready to come in. Tegan Bradley, second shot up and no good. Gets his own rebound. Tipped out of bounds there by Claus. Out front it goes Underwood. Loader has it. Finds Underwood. Shot up and good. Oh, I bet that hurt. Abel with court length pass. And all Vance could do is catch it and throw it off the defender. It will be Minneapolis ball.
At the end of 3 quarters, it is 83-12.
Excuse me, it will be Ell-Saline's ball on the alternate possession, though, to start the 4th quarter. When we return after this 1-minute timeout, CityLink TV.
We outscored the 14-4 in the 3rd. As we move on to the final stanza.
State Bank and Trust, with locations in Minneapolis and Belfast, proudly support the Minneapolis High School Alliance. Contact either Owen Kimball or Jared Smith for all your banking needs, be it home, personal, business, or trust services. We feature online banking, checking and savings accounts, loans, IRAs, and certificates of deposit to help fulfill your hometown banking need.
Ell-Saline throws it in to start the 4th quarter. Running clock here for sure. We had it in the 3rd quarter as well. Minneapolis leading 83-12. Underwood with a step and the shot, back rim. Rebound comes down to Colby Rice. Vance. Abel. Cozart. Off the hands of Vance. Underwood has it.
Our first turnover of the half. Each squad only with 1 turnover, according to my stats. Anyway.
Shot from the outside, up and good. That's Loader. Rowan Loader with the 3 ball. Back court. Did not set up shop in the forecourt, still in the back court when he touched the ball. Had to get both feet down over here. Underwood. Entry pass to Underwood. Vance with the good defense. He's got Abel if he gets rid of it. Abel with stick back, but Klaus gets all the way to the basket and is fouled. 2-shot foul coming for Chase Claus. Free throw. In and out and back in. He's in the book. Second throw on its way, no good. Back rim. Loader picks up his dribble. He's going to throw it to the wing and decided otherwise. Chase Claus to play it in. Colby Rice. Now down low, he had Claus wide open, and a good defensive play there by number 12, Tegan Bradley, for the Cardinal. Chips it out of bounds, or it would have been an easy bucket. Cozart all the way to the basket is ridden off the baseline, but shot was up and in. Nice shot off the glass.
5 minutes to go here in the game. 86-15.
Dylan Cozart, 6'4" sophomore. He's not far away from being on the floor quite a bit, is he, Dave?
Nope.
Free throw, one hand shot, no good. Not too far away at all. That shot was pulled down out of there by Chase Claus. And now Colby Rice has it. Out front, Abel. Kind of turned loose of the pass. And it's intercepted by Ell-Saline, and Loader gets all the way to the basket for a layup. 86-17. 4 minutes left in this contest. Pass went off the hands of Cozart, and our man Vance right there to lay it up and in. I thought he was almost too far under the basket. Now Abel got to run out and lay up good.
Well, we just set our scoring record for the season.
That's 90-17. Underwood turns and shoots. He's fouled. I think it's Cozart with the push. Yes. Dylan Cozart whistled. Chase Abel, he's a junior. He'll get some playing time next year, won't he?
I would think so.
6'1". Especially if he grows 2 more inches. 6'3", 6'4", and a couple of 6'1" guys. Underwood, second free throw up. No good, front rim. Brody Vance with the rebound, gets it off to Colby Rice. 2:43 left in this contest. Out front, Abel. Entry pass is picked off easily there by Ell-Saline. Cozart with the quick hands, picks it up, gets it off to Chase Claus. And the layup by Loader. Vance out on top. Now Cozart. Motion offense. Back to Vance. He gets it up. No good. Tipped out of there by Claus. But Loader's there to pick it up for the Cardinal. Shot from the outside, no good. And Cozart picks it up, gets it off to Chase Abel. 1:35 left. Abel on the right wing. Out front. Claus gets it off to our man Vance. Now Abel, right wing. Looks back for Vance. Now Cozart down low. It's up and good. Dylan Cozart with another bucket.
Couple subs coming in for Ell-Saline. Clock is stopped. 92-19, 1:07 remaining in the contest.
Loader's had a pretty good game for Ell-Saline. Probably their high point scorer. From the outside, front rim, no good. Cozart.
We want
Rebound
Meckel.
for Minneapolis.
You hear that? We want Meckel.
Who?
Susan said we want Meckel. Not going to get him. He can't play. Under 20 seconds remaining.
Ten to shoot. That's the way it's going to end. Minneapolis takes care of Ell-Saline tonight, 92-19.
Well, we just witnessed an astonishing game.
That was, I knew it was going to be we would double up on them, but I didn't have any idea we'd beat them that bad.
Well, one bad thing about something like this is if there was any hopes of us trying to convince Ell-Saline to join the NCAA, things like this don't help.
Well, they could play us football, I think, but basketball
and baseball,
yeah.
And if they've had a lot of injuries and so forth, so but this doesn't help that.
Scott will be over with some stats here in just a little bit.
By quarters, it was 43-5 after one. We outscored them 26-3 in the second, 14-4 in the third, and they outscored us 15-9 in the final stanza.
Well, they shut the clock off. I was going to try and see how many points Loader had, but I think Scott will have that here shortly.
Let's hear some word from our sponsors while we wait for our stats.
The Bennington State Bank wants to be your hometown bank. With locations in Minneapolis, Bennington, and Salina, they strive to provide hometown relationship banking. We provide both consumer and commercial banking service along with trust and wealth management. Contact us today for all your financial service needs. Go Lions! We're with you all the way.
The Minneapolis Junior Senior High School Lion Backers are proud to continue their long-term support of the broadcast of these Lions games. Join us as we support student activities and the teachers of MJSHS. Go Lions! We're with you all the way.
These live video broadcasts are sponsored in part by Chuck's Collision. When the potentially inevitable occurs and your vehicle needs repair for body or glass, remember Chuck's Collision. They'll bring you satisfaction in your automotive restoration needs. Contact Chuck at 785-392-2774. Chuck's Collision is located at 1556 K106 Highway. The Lions of Minneapolis High School are proudly supported by the Davidson Agency, with offices in Belfast, Minneapolis, and Bennington. As a nationwide insurance agent and also an independent agent, they have provided hometown service for the insurance needs of their customers for over 30 years for home, small business, farm and crop, life and health coverage. Call them today at 785-523-4202. When it's go time, you'll let the Pioneer team is with you from the word go every step of the way. With high-performing Pioneer brand products and local insights, they'll help you choose a lineup of products tailored to your fields and proven just down the road. See Sheldon Doherty at River Hill Seed about those Pioneer brand products. And go Lions!
Okay, welcome back to Scott Osherman after that astounding victory of 92-19. Minneapolis over the visiting Ell-Saline Cardinals, and we got 3-0 on the season, 2-0 in the Tri-County Classic. We'll play for the championship tomorrow night over, I'm sure, we'll be playing Halstead. I'm sure Halstead will come in undefeated also, but
I would assume so. So run through the scoring for Ell-Saline. They only had 3 kids score tonight. Carter Underwood had 2. Tegan Bradley had 4 points. And leading the way for them was Rowan Lader with 13 points. They were 2 for 5 in the second half, 5 for 9 for the free throw line for the ball game. For the Minneapolis Lions, everybody scored for the Lions tonight. Chase Abel, his first varsity action, had 2 points. Chase Klaus had 1 point. Dylan Cozart had 6 points. Brody Vance had 6 points. Colby Rice had 4 points. Dylan Peschel had 2 points. Spencer Davidson, surprisingly, only 5 points. And Derek Friel, 4. But then we go to the double-digit guys, and then we've got Jonah Osherman with 10. Nolan White with 11. Daniel Watson with 11. John Nelson with 10 or 12. And Caden Griffin with 18. So
Caden didn't get to his 20-point plateau tonight.
No people.
5 guys in double figures.
5 guys in double figures. So
who had 12?
John Nelson. Yeah.
Okay.
John had 12. And Daniel Watson had 11, and Nolan White had 11. Jonah had 10. So, and really, those points came in the first half because Caden, Jonah, the starting five started the second half, but they were pulled within 2 minutes. And it was a running clock in the second half.
Yeah, they apparently agreed to that.
Yeah.
Because it's normally by rule just fourth quarter, but unless there's an agreement made by the coaching staffs. By quarters, again, Minneapolis 43-5 in the first, outscored them 26-3 in the second, 14-4 in the third, and they outscored us 15-9 in the final stanza. Rebounds, we out-rebounded them 43-13, and they had 27 turnovers compared to our 8. Our play of the game, I'm going to go with the first 49 seconds of the first quarter. It's not a play, but it set an astounding pace and tone for the game with basically Caden Griffin and Nolan White scoring all the points, so I do believe. On steals and rebounds, it was just incredible.
I think they had our first 14 points.
Yeah, just was amazing. Stunning. Running out of adjectives.
Yeah.
So that's going to be the play of the game. That's going to be sponsored by Citizen State Bank and Trust. Our play of the game is sponsored by River Hill Seed. Everybody scored, huh?
Everybody scored. Everyone. All 13 of them, Dale. So,
wow.
Yep.
Well, I'm going to go with co-players of the game. The 5 guys in double figures led by Caden Griffin with 18, John Nelson with 12, Nolan White with 11,
Daniel Watson with 11, and Jonah Osherman.
With 10. Those are going to be our players of the game, and that doesn't even count anything on defense.
Yeah, I know.
And rebounding, just astonishing.
Yeah.
Well, the girls will be on the air tomorrow at 3. The boys about 4:30 against Halstead for the championship game on the boys' side anyway of the Tri-County Classic. It'll be the first time in years we played for that. And then the Jeff Giles Invitational Tournament here Saturday, 3 mats all laid out in this gymnasium. We'll be here to bring you the play-by-play, blow-by-blow of that all day long. Thanks for listening, as always. Have us in your home here on CityLakeTV.com, Minneapolis channel. Tape delay to Eagle Community Channel 20. Dale Leach,
Scott Osherman,
and Mike Perry signing off. Thanks as always, folks.
Good night.
Have us in your home. Good night.
Let me go say hi to Jonah, and then I'll help you.
Okay.
I'll have you carried out tonight.